Alright guys, welcome back to the show. Once again, my name is Juan, and this is Goku Guidance. Alright guys, so when you stand out from the crowd, when you do things completely opposite from everybody else, whether it's in the way that you think, whether it's in the way that you perform, whether it's in the way that you meditate, your religious practices, people treat you differently. They don't treat you like a human being. People seem to think in their own head that you think that you're better than them. But it's like I keep mentioning in this channel. If you start, you personally, I'm talking to you people that are watching. It's hard. It's fucking hard. It's not easy. I never said, oh, it's easy. Well, some things are easy, such as what, like working out is it's a fucking nutless monkey can work out. A monkey can work out. You can train a monkey to do push-ups. So it's very easy. But the consistency, the discipline, that's what's hard. So like if like let's say you guys like for instance, like if you guys started in all not in all, but like what do you call it, a carnivore or a meat-based diet, it's hard. But once you're in it, once you do this diet for, let's say, 4 months, 6 months in, you're gonna see drastic. I'm talking about like drastic differences in your mood, in your appearance, your skin clearing up, strength, performance, mental clarity. And you're gonna start seeing things, or not seeing things, but at least noticing things in different perspectives. Same thing with the semen retention. You stack semen retention on top of that, and it's like I said in one of my last videos. You would see and say, it's like, hey man, like I know that like this has gone the whole time. I just never noticed it. Like the same people, the same attitudes. Nothing will really change, but you'll start noticing. It's like, hey man, like you'll start noticing people. It's like, hey man, like you're a dick, dude. Like the only reason why you want to be my friend is because you want to take shit from me. Like you'll start noticing those kind of things, and then you'll start distancing. You'll start distancing yourself from certain people. I think that's much better with the camera. Like I think I have to be like really deep in there with the camera. But yeah, I mean, I have a lot of acquaintances. I talk to a lot of people. I don't really have like friends like that, and it's because it's hard to it's harder to identify with people because you guys don't, like, not you guys, but like I personally don't have the same likes and interests that other people do. Does that make sense? Like if I started hanging out with people with same likes and same then you can identify it easier with these people, and then you can actually work together. You can actually do things together. You can actually bring yourself together up. And I was watching a video how it's hard to be a man. It really is hard to be a man. And like the guy was talking about, like in order for you to become a man, well, you have to be a provider and a protector. And Like some of these criterias I don't meet myself. Like I still play video games. Like I waste a lot of time. You know, so it's tough. It's hard. It's hard for me too. It's hard for me to be a man too. And I'm not blaming it on anybody or anyone. But what I'm trying to say is that it's hard to find like-minded people that can help you, that you can help them, that you can help each other to bring each other up, bring each other together up with you. Life is hard, and that's the whole reason for this podcast. It's so that I can help you in any way that I can to bring you up, and but yeah, like once you once you once you take on this certain characteristic in your life, like people want nothing to do with you. They don't want nothing to do with you. Like I've been in this car. It started as of keto because I wanted to lose weights, and then the keto transgressed to a carnivore diet, and then it went from carnivore to animal based. Like now, so it's a transition. It's on and off, and I'll switch between animal based, keto, and carnivore, depending on like if I need to chop in, or if I need to gain mass, or if I need to lose weight type thing. Or if I just feel like I need more carbohydrates, or if I feel like low on energy, then I'll switch it up. But once I gain weight, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna go on keto, and it's an easy transition because it's an all natural, high protein, high fat diet. It's a no-brainer. You guys do that, you guys will feel different, you guys will look different, you guys will think different, you guys won't think like everybody else. But it puts you as an outcast in society, and it's because of the way you look. Because of the way you look, what do you look like? People aren't used to see like successful people. And it's like I said, like success is not measured in money. Money is just a tool. Money is a tool like a screwdriver. It's used to help you do certain things that cannot be done without that tool. That's all it is. It's a tool. It's a tool to help you get things like a can opener. It's a tool to help you open up cans. Without a can opener, it's damn near impossible to get that can open. So success can be measured in you learning how to play a guitar, you learning how to eat right, you losing 20 pounds, you gaining 20 pounds of muscle, you learning how to do any certain skill, whether it's electrician, whether it's carpentry, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So success is measured in a lot of things. And when you're a well-rounded individual, like people will and there's a reason why. It's just because like the new norm of today's society is no, dude, like no. The new norm is you need to be in the same boat that I'm in, or I can't talk to you. You need to be in the same miserable state that I'm in, or we can't be friends. You know how they say birds of a feather flock together? It's true. It's true. Sparrows don't hang out with pigeons. Seagulls don't hang out with eagles because they'll eat each other. One will one will eat the other one. And what does that mean? Like are you trying to eat people? Like, no, dude, not at all. I'm not trying to eat people. I'm not trying to belittle people. I'm just trying to grow as an individual. I'm trying to grow. I'm just trying to grow as a man. But a lot of people will turn their backs on you just because of the mere fact of what you look like. And you can sit there and say, well, fuck those people. Well, yeah, you're right. But like just like all human beings, like we're social creatures. And like, do we need attention from others? Like, well, we don't necessarily need attention from others, but we need to socialize. We need to socialize with other people in order to keep ourselves healthy, in order to be a human being. If you don't socialize with people, that's when people start acting weird. That's when people start becoming isolated. That's when mental health issues start occurring because you're not being part of society. That in you know, like, I don't have a problem not socializing with people, but like it's like I said, like, you know, like after a while you're like, hey man, you know, like you kind of crave it. You're like, man, I just want to talk to somebody. Like, what the fuck do you want to talk about? About anything. Let's talk about sports. Let's talk about nutrition. Let's talk about anything, dude. Like, let's talk. How's your day going, bro? you know. And sometimes, like, you know, like it may sound arrogant. It may sound however you want, dude. But sometimes, like, you know, if you're having a good day or whatever, like you want to tell people your accomplishments. It's like, hey man, you know, the other day I did so and so, and oh, that's good, bro. Oh, thank you, man. You know, like, why the hell do you feel like you have to tell people like what you do? Like, I don't know. I mean, like, we are human, and that's just what humans do. That's just what human beings do. So it's tough out there because when you reach a certain level of your life of success, this one dude a long time ago, older cats. I used to hang out with a lot of older people because I used to like the stories that they used to tell me of back when they were, like, you know, young in the 70s, 60s, 80s. But that's another video for another day. This guy used to tell me, like, I used to be like the leader in this bakery that I used to work for. I wasn't a manager, but I was just like the leader. Right? And obviously people don't like that because everybody's always like, man, that should be my position. And, you know, like, I used to be friends with this one guy, and he was an older guy. I don't know how old he was. He was probably 60, you know. Like, you know, even 60-year-olds need to work at fucking bakeries and shit. We used to bake bread, cookies, like all kinds of stuff. Like, it was good stuff. We made good stuff. But the whole point was, you know, when I got the position in the bakery, he used to come up to me and tell me all the time, it's lonely in the top. It's lonely in the top. And I understand because the way society is structured like in a pyramid. I can't make the pyramid because I'm holding the mic. But it's structured like a pyramid, right? And here's all the grunts, all the workers, all the low-level people, and everybody's trying to compete to be in the top, right? I'm not trying to make any Illuminati sign or anything like that, but society is based in a triangle shape or form where, like, all the low bottom people are like the lowest of the low, the people that are working in food service, people that are working in, you know, hospitality, like low end people. Then everybody's trying to compete for the management positions. Then there's the people in the white collars. Those white collar people make a little more money, but everybody's always trying to compete to the tippy top, right? And this is what's crazy about that. So like if you think about like success and you're climbing some sort of like mountain, right? And you get to the tippy top of that mountain, right? And you're like basically climbing over people in this triangular make-believe mountain that you're literally stepping over people, climbing. I mean, like I hope that you guys aren't stepping on people's toes to get to the position where you guys are at right now, but you know, I hope that you guys are doing it legitimately and doing it the right way and not stepping on people's toes and you know, like, does that make sense? But once you get like, if you guys can metaphorically think, is like once you get to the top of that triangular mountain and then you look around, you're like, fuck, dude, I'm on the top of this shit. And there's people below me. And these people below me, they want fucking nothing to do with me. What do they want? They want to drag your ass down. They want to take that from you. They really want to take that from you. Any way, shape, or form that they can take it away from you. Whether it's like lying about you, defamation of name, whether it's stealing from you, any way, shape, or form, or straight up taking you out. Straight up taking you out. Because they can't stand that somebody has the lights that they don't have. They will straight up just take you out. So like once you make it to the tippy top of this mountain, so to speak, or this triangular shaped mountain, you'll look around and you'll be like, ain't nobody here. And like think about like there's like several mountains, like, you know, far off in the distance, and you can see them clearly because you're in the peak of this mountain, of your own little personal mountain that you had to climb, that you had to go through all this shit, that you had to go through people telling you what to do, you had to go through like certain attitudes, you had to go through your fucking employer, and like not your employer but your manager being a dick. Like you had to fucking deal with all this shit, and you had to prove your worth, and you had to go boom 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 boom. All right, now you're the leader guy, now you tell these motherfuckers what to do. All right, cool, I guess I'm the leader. And nobody likes that because everybody's like, well, maybe I should be the leader. You know, there is a saying that I also learned from this one guy. It's too many chiefs and not enough Indians. If there's too many chiefs, if there's too many bosses, if there's too many managers, like everybody's gonna be trying to tell each other what to do. But if there's not enough Indians, if there's not enough workers, or if there's not enough warriors, it's like, well, how the hell are we gonna go to war when everybody's trying to fucking tell each other what to do? It doesn't work that way. That's why there's always one leader, and the one leader is the one that tells people what to do, and it's usually the best person that's suited for that position. And the leader will be like, okay, well, let's get the gear going, and you're gonna do the bread, and you're gonna do the mixing, and you're gonna do that, and you're gonna do that. Boom, boom. Like, does that make sense? It's been a while. Like I haven't been a baker since, it's been like fucking 10 years. But anyways, like that's what I had to deal with, right? But like, let's say you get to the tippy top of this mountain, you're gonna see other successful people too. You're gonna be like, hey man, there's a dude on top of that mountain. Like where? Like way the fuck out there. Like, hey guy, I see you. Hey, we're the successful people, and that's how it is. Like if you guys walked around for real, like you have to be honest with yourself. Like, hey man, I'm the hardest working here, and I'm the fucking leader at my job. I'm the fucking boss man, and I'm fucking deadlifting fucking 400 pounds, and I'm fucking slim, and I fucking eat a ketogenic diet, and I do this and I do that. I implore you guys, I encourage you guys to go out there and find your double. Like, will you find them? Yeah, there's a lot of people that are doing the exact same thing that you're doing. It's just we're just fucking spread thin. We're just spread thin. Like, it's hard to find. And that's why it's hard for a person like myself to identify with a lot of people. You know, I was talking to somebody. It's like, you know how like back in the day in like in school and shit, you know, we had Pokemon cards and like Ninja Turtles and shit, and you would go up to like the other kids. It's like, well, I don't like Ninja Turtles. Well, I like Ninja Turtles. Like, oh, you like Ninja Turtles? Oh, I like Ninja Turtles too. We should be friends. Does that make sense? But nowadays, 2024, you know, it's not like that. You know, you're a grown ass man. You should have different likes. You should have different taste. And not a lot of people are on the same page that you are. And once you become successful at these things, like once you know these things for a fact, you can actually school people on this shit. Like, hey man, start doing this shit. Like, why? Because it's fucking good for you, bro. Start fucking eating keto, dude. Why? What the fuck? Well, what's it to you? It's because it's good for you, bro. Like what? Why do you care? It's like I don't care, dude. I'm just trying to fucking help you, bro. That's it. I'm just trying to be a helpful human being and trying to help you. You can school people on that, but like, you know, like society is so fucked up. Everybody wants to see you where they're at. Nobody wants to see you doing better than they are. And God forbids that you take care of yourself. They want to see you as miserable as they are. And it's just because people are good at hiding their emotions, one, right? But you shouldn't be going around bitching and moaning about anything, like ever. You should probably be bitching and moaning like to maybe like a close relative or a friend, but not in that sense, but like just so that you know you have a listening ear and people are like, hey man, I feel you, bro. I go through the same shit. Does that make sense? But man, I lost my train of thought. But you know, what you should be doing is like, you know, you should be like everybody. I don't care who you are, dude. Striving. Like, hey man, like everybody's going to the same shit, and you know, like we all could use a hand. We all could use a helping hand. We all can use some advice. We all can use help. You know, like I'm not afraid to ask for help. I'm not afraid. I've never been afraid to be like, hey boss, like I don't know how to do this shit, bro. Will you help me? It sounds fucking stupid as fuck, dude. You're 40 years old and you don't know how to do this shit. Are you fucking stupid? It's like, no, bro. I've never done this. Like, will you help me, bro, please? Like you know, even the way I say, like, man, you sound like a bitch, bro. It's like, hey man, but I'm not scared, bro. I may sound like a bitch. I may look like a bitch, but I'm not scared of asking for anybody for help, bro. Like, hey man, like this shit's heavy, bro. Like, will you help me, bro? Like you're a bitch, bro. You can't lift that. I mean, I'm not trying to hurt my back, bro. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? They're like everybody's always on that. Everybody's always on that. Hey man, like if you can't lift that, like, you know, like I go to work and shit, right? And then people are like, well, what's all that fucking like well, I thought you were fucking buff and shit. You can't lift that. It's like, oh, fuck, dude. Like, I'm not here to work out, bro. I'm here to fucking lift the heavy shit. You know, but like people make it sound like if you need help or if you need some sort of like brotherly advice, like it automatically makes you a bitch. And you know that I know that everybody knows that that's not true. But society makes it seem like you shouldn't need any help. Like, we all need help. We all need advice. We all need a helping hand. We all need it. But yeah, guys, when you become somewhat like I'm not rich, okay? I'm just gonna straight up say, like, I'm not rich. I don't have a whole lot of money. Like, I'm new at this whole podcasting thing. I'm new at this whole making videos, this whole YouTube thing. And hopefully this message can reach the right person, the right audience, and then they can use it for good, and maybe I can better up my content. But anyways, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Once again, my name is Juan, and this has been Goku Guidance. Until next time, fellas.